At least the players here in the evening spared some of the glare of the bright sunshine, but as I'm sure you're aware, I'm delighted to welcome Jerry Armstrong, and who better than you, Jerry, with your vast knowledge of Spanish football, to tell us exactly where Real Madrid are at this moment.
Well, they've only played one game, Paul, and they made wholesale changes at half-time, 11 changes, and here they are on the attack. I think that's the way it's going to be now. Another attack.
Jenkinson looked a bit rusty there. Willock was onto the loose ball on the edge of the box. Jenkinson stuck a toe in.
I'm just wondering what can they do. He must be happy though, Unai Emery. He knows all about Spanish football. He's been managed. He presents itself for Arsenal, which they didn't take. I know he loves Marco Asensio. Those are two of the wide players. So I would suggest that if he's going to play Eden Hazard, which he has to, he's their star signing, and he's class, he's world class. I think Luka Jovic is down the pecking order.
And again, we're over 15 minutes in, and I'm not sure there's been more than a touch or two for Eden Hazard so far. Benzema's been a bit more involved. Mendy on his right foot. That was a little flick on its way by Lucas Vázquez, and Carvajal looking to make some. And that's not really in keeping with everything we expect of an Unai Emery side, I must say. So it's going to be very interesting to see how hard and effectively he works on that during this pre-season. Yeah. Vázquez having to go down the left, and Mendy onto his left leg this time, his better foot. Rescued by Modric. Ramos, of course, had stayed forward. Eden Hazard, so often disturbed. Hazard, sent backward by Jenkinson. So Lucas Vázquez true to type. Jenkinson fought better than take a year ago. They lost to Manchester United before picking it up against Juventus and Roma. Certainly need to pick it up here.
And the top two strikers last season, Paul.
But here's the thing, Jerry, and you played with a lot of top strikers in pairs. Sometimes it's just a question of, just give me the ball where I want it. If you can do that for me, I don't care. I'll do more of your running for you.
Yes, no, they have their own strengths. And he's got the free kick. They have their own strengths, but yes, they will play to their strengths. And they certainly complement each other very, very well.
And at the moment here, at this very early stage of 2019-20, we're not quite seeing the same level of link-up play involving Eden Hazard for Real Madrid.
Well, you have to look at it from a lot of angles. Eden Hazard is their new star signing. It's
Richard Cruz, the old firm in the middle of the field. Again, it's taken off Hazard. Aubameyang. Again, no
forward. I just have a problem with them at the back. I think they could be stronger at the back defensively.
Switch by Hazard to Lucas Vázquez. Hazard showed for it. Carvajal, Modric, look for Benzema. Modric again from distance. We know what a great strike.
I think the phrase is, if in doubt, get it out. And he was under a little bit of pressure, so he planted the ball away and given away cheaply by Mendy.
This is going to be hard going for the 10 men of Real Madrid. Here comes Navas to sweep up.
Ozil on the right-hand side. He's asking for the ball, but he's not really in a position to receive it. That's the problem.
Ozil brushed off it by Hazard. Laid off by Benzema to Modric. Better little spell here, building for Real Madrid perhaps. More touches in Arsenal territory. Benzema into Arsenal's penalty. Jenkinson put his head on it. Here's Mendy. Kept onto his right and floated that toward the back post. Ramos was there, but he's time and again since the inception of this International Champions Cup, we've had edge in these meetings between the big clubs, even in what is basically pre-season preparation, and this one has been on the edge as well. I'm just looking to see who's be an option. He's had some game time so far out here. Hazard, normally this spells trouble for Arsenal. Didn't quite pick out the pass he wanted. Kolasinac has it taken off him by Modric. promising moments for Real Madrid. Toni Kroos hits it, blocked away, and well blocked away on the edge of the box by Chambers.
Well, that's probably the best couple of minutes from Real Madrid. Picked him out on the edge of the box. First touch is really good from Toni Kroos, and a good shot.
Far, and Kroos fortunate, Arsenal fortunate that Benzema was in Kroos's way. And by Mendy around the corner to Hazard. It's Aubameyang, the first defender. Modric, Carvajal made the move, picked out well. Benzema didn't reach him.
Make it a very interesting game.
Mendy, Jenkinson to him, testing him on the outside. Kept it well. Kroos looking for the target. Benzema off the post. Hazard beginning to become more influential.